down. Well done. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Be advised.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Thank you for recording the video, and I got an announcement to make. As y'all can see, if y'all scroll down, I've hit 400 subscribers. Well, we've hit 400 subscribers. Wouldn't happen if it wasn't for y'all, obviously. So thank you for that. And we're just gonna keep going. But somebody wanted a settings video in my comments. Last video they suggested one, so I was like, might as well, cause in the phase 5 response video I put it in the background, but like I wasn't really talking about it, and also my settings have switched up since then, so I'm like, might as well, you know. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, and these are my settings. I have the BR button layout to default, I have the stick layout to default, I have the invert to disabled, and then I have the dead zone to 0.05, and that's because I have a little bit of stick drift. But so if y'all don't have like a SCUF or like an Elite controller for Xbox, then what y'all want to do is make this button layout, make this either stick and move, or I know some people use like bumper jumper or tactical. And what stick and move does is it has it so that since your thumb is always on the right stick, it's like instead of moving your thumb all the way over to A, you can just have your thumb always on the right stick. And then instead of, like I said, having to move it all the way over to A, you can just press the right stick down and jump or melee or whatever y'all need to do, because those are the only two controls of it. So yeah. And then tactical, I also recommend this one. This is my second favorite. I didn't use this one when I didn't have a Elite controller, but if y'all want to use this one, y'all can. I recommend it more, but it's the same thing except it changes your right stick to B, so, or circle on PlayStation. So just like stick and move, instead of having to move your thumb all the way over to B or circle, you can just press the right stick down to crouch, prone, or slide. My horizontal sensitivity and my vertical sensitivity are 16. My low zoom sensitivity is 0.6, and that's like iron sights, and then like sights that are less than 3.25 zoom in. So like if you have like an MP7, which I run, or like DMID with iron sights, you can have that be more controlled if you have a high sensitivity. And then when you're sniping or whatever, and you want to flick, quick scope, all that, you can turn your sensitivity up on the high zoom to 1.19. But if y'all are not quick scoping and sniping and all that, y'all can change y'all sensitivity to like 12 or stuff like that. Next thing is my aim response curve type. I have mine on linear. That's for more accurate players, but if you're not very accurate, stick to standard, and then maybe you can go up to linear if you get more accurate with standard. Because standard is just the regular aim assist in like every other controller-based game. Not controller-based, but like games that you would play controller on, like let's say Halo, other Call of Duties, all that. Controller vibration, it's all preference. Personally, I have mine on disabled because I feel like I aim better and I play better and I can do stuff better and quicker with it disabled, because I don't have that vibration all in my fingers. So if y'all don't want that, if y'all want it enabled, y'all can turn that on, but if y'all don't want it, disable it. Next one is aim assist. It's all preference again. If y'all are not as accurate, put it to standard. I'm accurate, so I have mine on precision. And focusing, it says it's for players that are new to like controller gaming and stuff like that. So yeah, weapon mount activation, mine is on ADS and melee, so that just means that I have to ADS and then like press the melee button to be able to mount, instead of just it mounting for me with all these other options. Weapon mount, movement exit enabled. Aim down sight behavior, I have mine on toggle, because if you have it on hold, then you have to hold it to ADS and then hold to go out. But if you have it on toggle, you just hold down and then you release, like when you're done ADSing. Aim down sight behavior, you want that on toggle, because if it's aim down sight behavior, you want that on toggle for sure, because if it's on hold, then you're gonna have to hold to ADS like you usually would, but then you would have to hold it to go back out. So like you're holding it and then you stop holding it, and then like aim down sight behavior, you want that on toggle for sure, because if it's on hold, then you have to like hold it to like make it ADS, but then once you go out of that, like once you stop pressing the trigger, it's still gonna be ADS, so then you have to hold it again to go back out of the ADS. So I suggest toggle, because one, it's just better overall for playing, especially quick scoping. And yeah, equipment behavior, I have that on hold. I'm gonna try not to go into too much detail about the like unimportant stuff. Use reload behavior, tap to use, depleted ammo, weapon switch enabled. Armor plate behavior, I have apply 1. I'm gonna go into a little bit of detail, but y'all want this on apply 1, because if it's on apply all, then it's just gonna, like, I don't think you're able to cancel the animation. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I've never had it on apply all, but apply 1 is the one you want, because you can apply it each time. You can apply each one. Slide behavior, I have that on tap. It's better because if you hold it, then obviously it takes more time, and then with tapping, it's like you can be quicker with sliding. You can be quicker with slide cancels. If y'all don't know how to slide cancel, you pretty much just double tap B. And yeah, auto move forward, I have that on disabled, because if it's enabled, then you just move forwards without even pressing on the analog stick, or without pushing on the analog stick. Automatic sprint, I have that on automatic tactical sprint, because then you don't have to mash down on your analog stick to go forwards or to sprint forwards. You just have to push your analog stick forwards, and when your tactical sprint is ready again, you can just use it. Vehicle camera recenter enabled. Parachute auto redeploy is disabled. Alright, now we're in the general tab. You want the brightness to 50 or like 48 or like 47 is what you really want, but I'm on a 50 just because it's an even number, so I was like, why not? But you want the middle one barely visible, and the right one easily visible, and the left one not visible, as you see on the right side of my screen. Film grain, I have mine to 0. Let me know if I should change it to something else. I haven't really looked in deep with that, so just let me know. Tooltips, I don't even know what this is. I have that enabled. Subtitles, I have that disabled. I don't want subtitles on my screen. Language selection, English, I don't really care. Colorblind type disabled. I'm not colorblind myself, so if you are colorblind, I don't have much info. Colorblind target, both. Again, I'm not colorblind. World motion blur disabled, because then if you're moving, it's gonna look like what you see on the right side of the screen, but if it's disabled, you can see it on the left side of the right side of the screen. Weapon motion blur is the same thing. You want that disabled. HUD, minimap shape, square, you can see more of the map, more of the mini-map, instead of the round like you see on the left side. Minimap rotation enabled, because then you can see like where you're going and everything. Compass, card, I have that letters. Text chat, I have that enabled just so I can see what people are saying like in multiplayer and stuff. But I don't even play multiplayer in MW anymore, so I don't care. Profanity filter, I have that disabled. I don't really care. Dismemberment, gore effects, I have that enabled just for a more realistic part of the game, I guess. Audio mix, I have mine to boost high. I just think it makes the footsteps a little louder. Let me know if you guys have anything that is different. Master volume, I have mine at 30. It's just, that's the like perfect spot for me. I might turn it up, I might turn it down. No, I'm definitely not turning it down, but I might turn it up. Music volume, I have that to 20. Perfect spot again. Dialogue, 100. Effects volume, 100. Juggernaut, y'all can just look at that. Okay, voice chat enabled, obviously, because I want to hear what they gotta say. Oh, and hit marker sound effects, I have that to MW. You can change that to classic. You can change to none. I have mine on MW. Voice chat device, if you guys have like an Elgato like me or something, make sure it's on speakers and not headset, because if it's on speakers, then it can go through the Elgato, and then people that are watching your videos or watching your streams or whatever can hear the reactions if you kill somebody with a mic. And then if it's on headset, then you can't hear it on the Elgato, only you can hear it. But if it's on speakers, both of you guys can hear it. You can hear it in your headset and in the Elgato. Open mic recording threshold, I have mine at 3.16. Voice chat volume 400, so I can just hear so I can hear the other player as vividly as possible, or I don't know if that's the correct word. Microphone volume 150. I don't want my mic too loud for other people. Voice chat effect, no effect. And the war tracks as a passenger, I mine enabled just because, I don't know, I didn't even know this was an option. And in my last setup video, I only did the Car 98, so I'm going to show you guys my SPR setup because I just started running this today and I kind of like it. Alright, yeah, so my setup for the SPR is the monolithic suppressors, the muzzle, ZLR Veritwist 9.6 is the barrel, tack laser as the laser, Solo Zero SPR as the optic, and then XRK SP Light 208 Blitz, and that's why I can't read. But yeah, this is the setup that I have for my SPR. If you guys want to copy that, you can. If you guys want to go to another video and see that one, you can. But yeah, I just think this one's the best because it's the best ADSing speed, and yeah, for Warzone at least. You can definitely get a better ADSing speed, but for Warzone, this is the best ADSing speed, for me at least. And then recently, I've also been using stuns instead of a heartbeat sensor. And yeah, so thank you. That's the end of the video. And like I said, I just hit 400 subscribers, so my face reveal video should be next week if everything goes to plan. And if y'all are new, subscribe. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and stay safe. Love y'all.